Hi, spots and cheap pops! Ladies and gentlemen, here is Vladi Dottie and Silicon Steve Valli.
Kenny Omega made some waves this week at his first singles match since losing the AEW championship to Hangman Adam Page at Full Gear 2021. And a lot of people were calling him out for not being smart business-wise by wrestling on Dark and blowing that when he could have had his first singles match back on Dynamite to get a ratings grab or to make more money, get more clicks, what have you. And I started thinking about people being very critical of Omega. First of all, there's a couple of reasons he probably did. He probably did it because he then can tell Ricky Starks, who was also on the same episode of Dark. He can tell Ricky Starks, he can tell anybody, look, if I can wrestle on Dark, you can wrestle on Dark. But there's a point here that I don't think it's fascinating to me in the world of professional wrestling. If you list some great movies, a lot of people, oftentimes people are overly critical of the box office hits that don't necessarily have a soul, that don't necessarily tell a great story. It's just more of the bells and the whistles and the graphics and the violence and the big bravado, similar to WWE, right? The big characters. Very often, though, when you listen to a movie like Shawshank Redemption, which didn't make a lot of money in the box office when it first opened, obviously it's become one of the most highly critically acclaimed movies of all time, but never was a big money maker in terms of Marvel. Or if you listen to a band that never had the big hit, Grateful Dead's a great example of that. Or Pink Floyd, never had that big number one hit. No one talks about those guys. Well, they never did what it was right to make the most money. They never did what they needed to do to make the most money. Did they make more money than Iron Man 2? Did Shawshank Redemption make more money than Iron Man 2? No. Well, then Iron Man 2 is a better fucking product. Iron Man 2 is a better movie. Katy Perry. Well, they're a lot better than Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd didn't sell as many albums as Katy Perry did last year. So Katy Perry must be better because she makes the most money. How come in professional wrestling, we don't have that vibe? Oh, no. Kenny Omega sucks because he doesn't make enough money. Or these bingo hall assholes never did what it takes to make enough money. Tony Khan is doing it for the smarks, and they're caring about the art, and they're not caring about making money. You're vilified for going after the art in professional wrestling and not the money. And I think it's an asinine, backwards way to look at it. If someone wants to make art as a professional wrestler and don't care about the money, they shouldn't be vilified for it. And it's everybody, every person, every old timer that has a podcast, from Kevin Nash to Jim Cornette, will all tell you if it doesn't make money, then fuck it sucks. And that is such a stupid, obtuse way to look at it. I think it's ridiculous. And I think that we should broaden our horizons as wrestling fans to accept the guys who want to go after the art. Guys like Bryan Danielson. And the only reason he's in AEW is to go after the art of pro wrestling, where he doesn't feel shackled as a creator and as an artist and as a performer. And I think it's high time that we soften the idea, just because it didn't make Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan money or whatever, that we don't brand it as horrible and dog shit when we see a guy like The Miz, big platform, doing everything he can, not necessarily an artist, but a WWE performer. He's made a lot more money than Kenny Omega. Is Miz a better wrestler than Kenny Omega? Does he put on better matches? Did he put on better storylines? No. If you watch Kenny Omega over the last 7-8 years, not even close. So I just wanted to kind of go on that rant, because I feel like in every other industry, you're cool if you like the underground stuff. You're cool if you like the stuff that doesn't necessarily catch the mainstream eye. Oh, I like it. Ooh, I like this new band, Goose. Oh, yeah, they're new. They're underground. They're not popular. They're not on the popular stations. Oh, I'm bougie. I'm awesome. But in pro wrestling, if you're not making a money and you're going after the art and taking major risks, you're vilified. And I think that's bullshit.
Wow. Very idealistic of you.
Da-di-da-di-da. Thank you so much for watching, people. This is Silicon Steve Valli, and for Vladi Dottie, here endeth the lesson. And hit that subscribe button. We need subscribers!